Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time in your life when you must stop looking for reasons why you can't and start declaring why you will. You've been waiting for a sign. This is it. You've been hoping for permission. This is your moment. You've been waiting for someone to believe in you. Look in the mirror, because the most powerful words you will ever say are these: I can, I will, I must. You see, life will test you. It will knock you down. It will whisper in your ear, you're not good enough. You're not strong enough. You're not ready. But your response has to be louder than your doubt. You've got to look life dead in the eye and say, I can do this. I will do this. I must do this. You've got to declare war on mediocrity. You've got to fight back against every excuse you've made and every lie you've believed. Let me tell you something. Your destiny is not up for debate. You were born with greatness inside of you, but greatness does not come to the lazy. It does not come to the doubters. It comes to the warriors. It comes to the people who say, I don't care what it looks like right now. I still believe. It comes to the ones who show up when it's hard, who grind when no one is clapping, who push when their body says stop, but their purpose says go. You don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step, but you must move. You must act. You must speak over yourself. Say it until you feel it. Say it until you believe it. I can break this cycle. I will build this dream. I'm UST, become the person I was born to be. Don't you dare die with your potential still inside you. Don't you let fear rob you of your destiny. You are stronger than your struggle. You are bigger than your pain. You are built for more. And don't you forget, storms will come. Setbacks will come. Doubts will come. But so will growth. So will breakthrough. So will victory. If you can hold on through the night, the sun will rise again. But you've got to make a decision that quitting is not an option. You've got to make it up in your mind that nothing, no rejection, no failure, no delay will stop your mission. Say it with me now. I can, I will, I'm a UST. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not what they said about you. You are a warrior. You are a champion. You are a giant slayer. But none of that matters if you don't believe it. So every morning, get up and affirm your power. When the world tries to tell you no, shout back yes. When life tries to break you, rise stronger. When the odds are stacked against you, stack your faith even higher. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. You were born for this battle, and if you keep showing up, keep fighting, keep speaking life over yourself, then what was once impossible will become inevitable. So remember these words, engrave them on your soul. Let them echo through your actions. I can, I will, I must. Because when your mind aligns with your mission, no force on earth can stop what's coming for you. When you believe in yourself, you open the door to every possibility. I mean, really believe, not just when everything's going well, not just when the crowd is clapping or when the checks are coming in, but when it's quiet, when it's dark, when no one sees the grind but you. That's when true belief is forged. Most people want evidence before they believe. But let me tell you something. Belief is the evidence. Your faith, your inner conviction, that's what moves the mountain. That's what brings dreams into reality. If you wait until everything looks perfect to believe in yourself, you'll be waiting for the rest of your life. There are people right now who have half your talent, half your vision, half your passion, but they are winning. Do you know why? Because they believe in what they bring to the table. They walk in the room like they belong there. They speak like their words matter. They act like their dream is already on the way. And that energy attracts opportunities. That mindset opens doors. And what about you? You're sitting on a gift. You're holding a vision that could transform lives, and yet you hesitate, you shrink, you second guess. Why? Because somewhere along the way, you've bought into the lie that you're not enough. But the devil is a liar. You've got to unlearn that programming. You've got to rewire your mind every single day. You got to declare, I am worthy. I am capable. I am more than enough. You've got to train your inner voice to be your biggest cheerleader, not your worst enemy. Because your mind will replay your past unless you force it to focus on your future. And your future needs you to stop doubting and start deciding. Decide that your dream matters. Decide that your time has come. Decide that you are no longer asking for permission, you're stepping into position. See, belief isn't passive. It's not sitting back and hoping something good happens. It's movement. It's action. It's taking that step even when you're scared. It's speaking up when your voice shakes. It's showing up when it hurts. Pushing forward when the crowd thins out. Trusting the process when the results don't show yet. That's belief in motion. And it's that kind of belief that separates those who wish from those who win. You got to understand something. If you don't believe in you, it doesn't matter who else does. You'll sabotage the blessing. You'll shrink in the opportunity. You'll play small in rooms you were meant to dominate. The belief must come from within. It must be anchored in your soul. And don't you dare let past failures make you doubt your future victories. Just because it didn't work then doesn't mean it won't work now. You've grown, you've learned, you've healed, and now it's time to rise. I want you to get bold with your belief. Walk like it, talk like it, prepare like it. Speak your dream out loud. Put your name on your vision board. Speak your goals with fire in your voice and conviction in your chest. Because when you believe in yourself, you attract resources, relationships, and resilience that the doubters never will. Faith is a magnet, confidence is contagious, and belief is the spark that lights the fire of everything else. Let them call you crazy. Let them call you unrealistic. Let them doubt. Because while they're talking, you're building. While they're watching, you're winning. While they're sleeping, you're sowing seeds of greatness. One day, they'll look at what you've accomplished and wonder how you did it, and you'll smile because you'll know it all started when you chose to believe. Not because it was easy, not because you had all the answers, but because something inside you said, "This is my time, this is my fight, and I refuse to lose." So repeat after me: I believe in myself, I trust my power, I honor my gift, and I will not stop until I see it come to life. That's the energy, that's the mindset, that's the truth. When you commit, really commit, something in the universe shifts. Doors that were shut suddenly crack open. People who ignored you begin to take notice. Ideas start to flow. Why? Because commitment activates a different energy. It separates the curious from the serious. See, everybody talks a good game. Everybody says they want success, but not everyone is willing to pay the price. Not everyone is willing to stay after hours. Show up early, take the risk, face the rejection, fall on their face and get up again. Commitment is not a word, it's a lifestyle. Too many people are interested in change, but they haven't made a decision. There's a difference between being interested in your dream and being committed to it. When you're interested, you do what's convenient. When you're committed, you do whatever it takes. When you're interested, you make excuses. When you're committed, you find solutions. You've got to stop dating your dream and marry it. Lock in. Say to yourself, I'm in this for the long haul. Now, let me tell you something. Commitment is going to cost you. Oh yes, it will. It's going to cost you comfort. It's going to cost you some friends. It's going to cost you some sleep. It might even cost you your old identity. But let me ask you, what's the price of staying where you are? What's the cost of regret? What does it feel like to watch other people live the life you know you were born to live because you refuse to commit? That's a pain I wouldn't wish on anyone. Regret will haunt you louder than any failure ever could. You've got to make up your mind right now that you're in it, not until it gets tough, but until it's done, until it's finished, until you're standing in the middle of the promise you once only dreamed about. This is a test of character. Commitment doesn't mean you won't feel fear. Commitment means you move through fear. You walk with it, work beside it, stare it down and keep going. You can be scared and still be committed. You can be tired and still be committed. You can be broke and still be committed. What matters is that you don't stop showing up for your vision. There's power in consistency. There's breakthrough in routine. You won't always feel like grinding. You won't always feel motivated. But commitment doesn't care how you feel. It just keeps going. Champions are not built on good days. They're built in the struggle. They're built when nobody's watching, when the claps are gone, when the crowd is quiet. That's when commitment shows up and does the work. You must protect your commitment. 2, not everyone deserves access to your energy. Some people will distract you. Some people will drain you. Some people will tell you to slow down, to be realistic, to wait until the timing is better. But commitment doesn't wait. Commitment says, if not now, when? You got to be willing to walk alone if you must. You've got to be willing to cut ties with comfort. Success is reserved for the relentless. And remember, you don't have to have it all figured out to commit. You don't need the perfect plan. You just need a made-up mind. A heart that says, this is what I was born to do. You take the first step, and the next will appear. Life will meet you at the level of your intention. Show the world you're serious. Show life you're ready. Commit with your whole heart. Let your work ethic speak louder than your words. Let your daily habits echo your dedication. When the obstacles rise, and they will, don't question your ability. Remind yourself of your commitment. Say, I didn't come this far to turn back. I didn't suffer all that to surrender now. I'm not here to play. I'm here to win. You don't need perfect conditions. You just need relentless commitment. Decide. Declare. Deliver. Because once you commit, the how will reveal itself. Once you commit, strength you didn't know you had will rise up. Once you commit, nothing and no one can stop you but you. So say it loud. I'm all in. I will not quit until the dream is done. That's the fire that changes lives. Your belief is the spark that lights the fire of your future. Everything you desire, everything you dream of, everything you fight for, it all begins with what you believe about yourself. Because if you don't believe in you, how can you expect the world to believe in you? If you don't see greatness in the mirror, how can you expect others to recognize it? The truth is, it's not what people call you that defines you. It's what you answer to. And if you answer to doubt, fear, and mediocrity, then that's the life you'll live. But if you answer to power, to purpose, to possibility, then your life will start reflecting that belief. There was a time when I didn't believe I could do anything more than just survive. There was a time when I let other people's opinion of me become my reality. But something happened. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I realized that the most dangerous thing in life is not failure. It's a lack of belief. Because when you don't believe, you don't try. When you don't believe, you don't stretch. When you don't believe, you don't fight for the life you deserve. But when you do believe, even if you have to start small, even if no one else sees it, your belief begins to build momentum. You've got to be the architect of your faith. You've got to decide what's possible for you and believe it with everything in you. I'm not talking about wishful thinking. I'm not talking about fantasy. I'm talking about a deep, unshakable conviction that says, I was not born to be average. I was not created to live a life of excuses. I have a purpose. I have greatness in me, and I will not stop until I unleash it. That kind of belief changes your posture. It changes your voice. It changes your choices. You start walking different, talking different, and living different. Now, belief doesn't mean life gets easier. No, no, no. Belief is what gives you the strength to handle what life throws at you. The challenges don't stop, but now you face them with power. The rejections don't disappear, but now they don't define you. You might get knocked down, but belief gives you the strength to get back up and say, is that all you got? Because when you truly believe, quitting is not an option. Settling is not an option. Playing small is not an option. You show up every day with a fire, with a hunger, with a sense of purpose that cannot be extinguished. And listen, belief is not a one-time decision. It's a daily choice. Every morning you wake up, you've got to remind yourself who you are. You've got to talk to yourself more than you listen to yourself. Tell yourself, I am powerful. I am worthy. I am enough. I've got what it takes. I was made for this. Because the world will try to convince you otherwise. Life will throw doubt at you. People will criticize you. Circumstances will challenge you. But you must hold your belief like a shield. Protect it. Feed it with your actions. Some people will call you crazy for believing in your dream. Let them. Some will laugh when you step out in faith. Let them. Some will say, who do you think you are? And you tell them, I know who I am. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your belief. Just show them the results. Show them the work. Show them the transformation. That's how you silence the noise. By succeeding in the face of it, you've got something special. But it's your belief that unlocks it. Talent without belief is wasted. Vision without belief is paralyzed. You've got to see it, feel it, and own it. Even if it hasn't manifested yet, believe that it's on the way. Even if no one else claps, clap for yourself. Even if no one else sees it, you see it. Because your belief is the most powerful force you own. And once you believe, there is nothing that can stop you but you. The moment you commit to becoming better every day, you step into your power. Let me tell you something. You don't grow by accident. You don't improve by sitting still. You grow by deciding every single day to take one more step forward, even when it's uncomfortable, even when you feel tired, even when no one is cheering for you. You grow when you stop negotiating with your excuses and start honoring your commitment to excellence. It's a daily decision, not a one-time declaration. You've got to wake up every morning with a made-up mind. A made-up mind that says, today, I will be better than I was yesterday. That's where your power lies. In the discipline, in the consistency, in the small, quiet choices that nobody sees but everyone eventually feels. The power of growth is in what you do when nobody is watching. You see, everybody wants to shine in the spotlight, but very few are willing to sweat in the dark. Very few are willing to grind in the silence, to fight off distractions, to stretch beyond what feels safe or comfortable. But if you're going to grow, you've got to fall in love with the process, not just the promise. You've got to be willing to do what's necessary, even when the results don't show up right away. Growth is not always glamorous. Sometimes it looks like early mornings, late nights, setbacks, disappointments, and lonely seasons. But hear me, you don't grow in your comfort zone. You grow when you're being stretched. You grow when you're being challenged. You grow when you face resistance and decide not to give up. That's the fire that refines you. So don't wait until it's easy. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Start now. Start messy. Start afraid. Start unsure. Just start. Because growth respects movement. Progress rewards the persistent. Every day you take action, even the smallest action, you are building momentum. And momentum is what turns ordinary people into extraordinary forces. Keep showing up for your dream. Keep showing up for your future. Keep showing up for you. But understand this, you don't get better by chance. You get better by choice. You've got to choose to train your mind. Choose to develop new habits. Choose to speak life into your vision, even when you don't see it happening yet. Choose to invest in yourself, because the best investment you'll ever make is not in stocks, not in real estate, not in business. It's in your mind. What you feed your mind determines the quality of your life. So if you want a powerful life, you need a powerful mindset. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, not just comfort you. People who will hold you accountable. People who will speak to your potential, not just your problems. You need voices around you that don't let you settle. Iron sharpens iron. If you're the smartest, strongest, most driven person in your circle, then you're in the wrong circle. Get around people who make you stretch. Get around people who are doing what you want to do at a higher level. Learn from them. Study them. Be inspired by them. And then outwork your old self. Growth is not just about what you gain. It's about what you let go of. Let go of the need to be liked by everybody. Let go of the toxic habits, the small thinking, the comfort of average. You're not here to be average. You're here to be great. Let go of the fear that keeps whispering you're not enough. That voice is lying. You are more than enough. You've always been enough. But it's up to you to grow into that truth, to become the person your future requires. Your next level is not going to come to you. You have to rise up and meet it. You have to grow into it. It's not just about wishing for more. It's about becoming more. Every time you push past resistance, you're growing. Every time you refuse to quit, you're growing. Every time you take one more step, when it would be easier to sit down, you are growing into your power, your strength, your greatness. So decide right now, no more playing small, no more waiting for the perfect time, no more shrinking to fit someone else's comfort. From this day forward, You will grow deliberately, you will rise daily, and you will fight for the best version of yourself like your life depends on it. Because it does. You were not designed to break. You were built to bend, adapt, and rise. Life has a way of testing your strength, not to expose your weakness, but to reveal your power. Being mentally strong is not about pretending everything is fine. It's about acknowledging the battle, facing it head on, and saying, I'm still standing. Real strength doesn't show up when life is smooth. It shows up when everything around you says give up, and you choose to fight anyway. You have to decide to be mentally strong. Strength is not something you're born with. It's something you develop, like a muscle. And you don't build muscle by lifting feathers. You build it by pushing through resistance. The same is true with your mind. Every time life knocks you down and you get back up, you're growing stronger. Every time you face a challenge you thought would break you, and you survive it, you're developing resilience. That resilience becomes your armor. That strength becomes your shield. You see, we live in a world that celebrates quick success, but mental strength is built over time. It's not built on mountaintops. It's built in the valleys, in the dark moments, in the silence, when no one is clapping for you, when no one is cheering your name. That's where strength is born, in the struggle, in the choices you make when no one's watching. Are you going to show up today? Are you going to give it your best shot, even when you're tired, even when you're afraid, even when the odds are against you? Let me tell you something, life will not go easy on you. Life will test you. Life will push you to the edge. But here's the good news. You have a power inside you that is greater than any obstacle you'll ever face. You've got something in you that is stronger than the pain, stronger than the rejection, stronger than the fear. But you have to tap into it. You have to believe in it. You have to own it. You've got to stop waiting for someone to save you and start becoming your own hero. Being mentally strong means you don't fold when things get hard. You don't quit just because you're uncomfortable. You don't run from the fire. You walk through it because you know that fire is refining you. You understand that your greatest growth comes through your greatest pressure. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is purified by fire. And greatness is shaped by struggle. So the next time life presses down on you, instead of asking, why me? Ask, what is this making of me? And hear this, mental strength doesn't mean you don't cry. It doesn't mean you don't feel pain. It means you feel it all and still choose to move forward. It means you keep your focus when distractions come. It means you maintain your peace when chaos surrounds you. It means you don't allow temporary circumstances to make permanent decisions for your life. Strength is staying grounded when the winds of life try to blow you off course. Strength is keeping your faith alive when everything around you is falling apart. You've got to train your mind to focus on what you can control. Your thoughts, your habits, your attitude. That's your responsibility. You can't control the weather, the economy, or the people around you, but you can control you. And that's enough. The world may try to define you, but your strength, your real strength, comes from knowing who you are, regardless of who the world says you should be. Start today, not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Decide to get mentally fit. Read books that feed your mind. Speak words that empower your spirit. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to be better. Remove negativity like it's poison, because it is. Every thought you think is either strengthening or weakening your mind. So feed your mind power. Feed it purpose. Feed it hope. Your future belongs to the mentally strong, to the ones who keep showing up, to the ones who don't let circumstances dictate their dreams, to the ones who say, I'm not going to let where I am stop me from where I'm going. You are one of those people. You were not made to quit. You were not made to settle. You were made to conquer. You were made to rise. You were made to win. So keep pushing, keep growing, keep believing, because the world is not waiting on your excuses. It's waiting on your strength.